we should talk about Jared Goff. Now, it could be a little difficult to assess where Goff is really because they were playing the Indianapolis Colts in week 1, and they are possibly the worst team in the NFL. But what are other teams, what are the Rams thinking about Goff, Albert, as he starts year 2 as just 1 year removed from being the number 1 overall pick?
It seems like we have a lot of contenders for worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, I know. It's a close race with the Jets and a couple others.
Yeah, look, I think the big thing here is look at the coaching. And I think that what we've seen underscores the importance of a guy's head coach, his offensive coordinator, his offensive line. You know, Jared Goff was in a messy situation last year during Jeff Fisher's last year as the Rams coach. He had a first-year offensive coordinator who had no play calling experience. The run game was a mess, certainly wasn't what it was in Todd Gurley's first year in 2015. They've gotten a lot of those things right now. And you bring in a guy like Sean McVay to be the head coach. Look what Sean McVay did for Kirk Cousins. Look how perception of Kirk Cousins changed from 2012, 2013, 2014 to 2015, 2016. What McVay was able to do with Kirk Cousins is what he's doing now with Jared Goff in Los Angeles. It's identify what he's good at and put him in a position to do those things and then build from there. And so we don't have full answers on where Jared Goff's going to be down the line, but we see a base of what he's good at, and that's what they have him doing. And then you build from there and you see if he can grow past it.
And just putting him in the best position to succeed, whether it be play calling and scheme, but also the players around him. I mean, they invested in the offensive line. They made the trade for Sammy Watkins, had skill position players. So basically giving him a better environment that he had last year all around. I mean, he looked like the most improved player, I mean, at least after week 1. I think you saw McVay pulling from, like Albert said, things he's comfortable with, things from college. I mean, a lot of coaches go back to what did you do well then? Let's mix in those concepts, and I think we saw a lot of that week 1.
You certainly see why he was the number 1 overall pick. With some of the throw to Cup. I mean, there were certain plays he made where it was just, I don't feel like we saw a lot of it last year. And there were 3, 4, 5 plays in there. And again, the touchdown to Cup was certainly one of them where you see him drop back, you see the quick release, you see the way the ball comes off his hands, like, wow. Like, okay, that's why he was the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, 21 for 29, over 300 yards passing with a touchdown, no interceptions. Looked like a completely different quarterback than what we saw in his rookie year.